Good evening, YouTube family and friends. I'm coming to you guys to bring you, actually, it's two stories. I'm going to just run them in together because they're somewhat similar, you know, sort of the somewhat similar, but a little different. But anyway, thank y'all who subscribed to my channel. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, what did I say channel earlier? Y'all, I meant channel. If I said something wrong, I don't even remember what I said. But if you have not subscribed, please do so now as you're coming in to listen and or review this story. Also, like the videos, guys. Like the videos as you come in. Push the like button, y'all. It don't cost a thing. It won't take much of your time or nothing for you to just push the like button. Push the like button, people, please. Please, please, please push the like button. Okay, today, well, this evening, you guys, I'm going to bring you this story. Y'all may have heard of it, but for those of you who have not heard of this story, y'all, got a sex offender. Oh, wait, where's he at? I forgot, y'all. I actually just got off work and I just jumped into this video right here. But you're going to hear it because I'm going to play the news article for you guys. But this guy, his name is Erin McDonald, y'all. He's 40 years old. His name is Erin McDonald. Y'all, he had a 30-some year sentence in prison. He did 16 years, and he got out. Well, he was in there for the 30-some years, y'all, for raping people. But they did not say how old the people were that he had raped at that time. But he got out in May. He got out May of this year. And so far as they know, that he has raped this 9-year-old baby. Y'all, if he got out in May and he just raped this 9-year-old baby, then I'm sure he done did something else, within this time since he been out. It's just that he just got caught right now. But the 9-year-old baby, and for the mothers, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. My baby, she 18 years old. She's in college. This is her first year of college, y'all. And she's 18 years old. I promise y'all, and I'm not saying this just to be saying this, but my baby, y'all, on everything I love, my baby has never went to the corner store by herself. Never have gone to a corner store by herself. Never. She 18 now and just now getting a little freedom since she's in college. She's never up until now. And now she still don't go to the corner store by herself, because even when I call her all the time, if she going anywhere, I make sure she have either her roommate or one of the girls that she knows that's there to go to the store with her. But y'all, this baby 9 years old walking down the street. And here this guy done pulled up on her, lure her inside his truck, take her to his mom's house. His mom was out of town and she left him the key. I guess he didn't live there, but she left him with access to her house. So by him having access to her house, he lured this baby in his truck, take her to his mother's house, chokes her, strangles her, rapes her. Why? Where? They say the little girl was going down the street. Where was the mother allowing or whomever, the supervision, whoever was had supervision over her at that time, where did they think that she was going? It's not safe out here on these streets. I do stories about. Thank God the baby is alive. Thank God she's alive. I'm so sorry, and so sorry that she was raped, but thank God she's alive. Thank God he didn't kill her because he strangled her. He did strangle her. He could have killed her. Thank God that he didn't. But it's not okay for, I mean, I do stories all the time about adult women getting killed. It could have very much so been this baby. I thank God that she, I thank God that she was able to get away. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. 1 second, y'all. I'm bad, y'all. But thank God that the baby is alive and well. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. My sister keep calling me. She just walked out this door and saw that I was doing a video. And she keep calling. So let me see what she wants. But yeah, y'all think. So fucking mad. What? I done came and put this stuff in this washing machine, and it's saying something about pull cord. Pull a cord? Did you? I didn't put no cord in. I put $1.25 in here. What do a cord got to do with my machine? Oh, child, I don't know. You ain't got no more cord. Did you use the one that you Did you use the one you used yesterday? Yeah, that's why I used it, because I had just used it yesterday. Oh, child, I don't know what's. And then it's going to come up talking about pull cord, so it kept on doing it. I said, okay, maybe I'll just let it go, because I kept on trying to push the thing. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll let it go, and it'll go back, and girl, it just took my money. Damn. For real. All right. More money from me than I got. Them your cat's fault, girl. Them your cat's fault. Okay, I want to call you back. I'm doing a video, girl. Okay. All right. She calling me for that. But anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. But I didn't want to leave the video, so. But yeah, so why wasn't this baby supervised at 9 years old walking down the street? I don't even know where the baby was going, but 9 years old walking down the street. This man lured her. I'm pretty sure, I'm praying and hoping that it was in the daytime. Well, it was in the daytime, but I'm glad. No, it doesn't even matter, because she was got either way, daylight, nighttime, or whatever. She still got taken. So he took this baby to his mother's house, and he raped this baby, and he strangled this baby. there is absolutely no way at all that my 9-year-old daughter, I don't even really let my son and them go to the store like that, but I trusted them more than I would have ever, well, than I ever trusted my girls to go to the store by themselves. My oldest daughter, yeah, her, because in the time when she was growing up, all of this stuff wasn't going on. And, but today, by the time my 18-year-old was 9 years old, yeah, all of this stuff was going on. So she's never been to the store by herself. Never. But yeah, this man did 30 some years. Well, he was sentenced 30 some years for this same thing. More than one case. And he did 16, and he was released in May. And now he did this, and like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure that this baby is not the first one that he molested, that he raped. You know, so it's sad. It's sad, but let me show y'all a picture of him. Erin McDonald is his name. 40 years old. And just look how stupid he look, old big head bastard. Look at this. Girl, this is ridiculous. He raped a 9-year-old baby. Girl, he 40 years old. Erin McDonald. And lured this 9-year-old baby in his truck. Took her to his mom's house, raped her, strangled her, and raped her. She was able to get away, y'all. She was able to get away. And she had, the baby had that much sense. You know, when she got a chance to run away, she ran away. She didn't have on any clothes, evidently, because she ran out in a blanket, with a blanket wrapped around her. And thank God that she was able to let them know who it was, and where she was at. So let me let y'all listen to the story. And I hope y'all could hear it. But parents, y'all need to watch y'all kids more closely. Watch y'all babies more closely. Don't let them be going to stores and stuff by themselves. 9 years old, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
A 9-year-old child. It's beyond inexcusable.
A little girl's bravery, help from the public, and strong collaboration between the Farmington Hills and Detroit police departments led to the arrest and jailing of an accused rapist. 40-year-old Erin McDonald faced a judge Friday, the ex-con charged with kidnapping and raping a 9-year-old girl. One of his neighbors jarred upon learning of the allegations.
I'm so scared. I have kids here. That's why I'm so scared.
Police say McDonald lured the girl into his Jeep as she walked near 8 Mile and Grand River in Farmington Hills Sunday afternoon. He ultimately drove her to his home near 8 Mile and Berg in Detroit, where police say he strangled and raped her. At some point, the girl was able to get away, running from the home clad with only a blanket, a neighbor coming to her rescue and calling 911.
Despite what she endured, she stayed calm. She escaped, and she saved her own life. And she probably saved the lives of other children.
Neighbors say the house where the assault allegedly occurred belongs to McDonald's mother, who was out of town but left her son with access to it.
My worry, and I don't like casting aspersions, my God, if you know this particular individual had that type of propensity, after just being released from this type of thing, why would you give him the opportunity?
McDonald was released from prison in May after serving 16 years of a max 30-year sentence for 2 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct. We reached out to McDonald's mother, who declined to comment. Farmington Hills and Detroit police worked together to crack the case.
And then you know what? The mom declined to talk to the police and stuff. I'll tell on mine. I'll tell on my child. And I would not decline. It wasn't you, mother, who did it. It was your child.
Along with help from other departments and the FBI. Investigators executed 20 search warrants at a number of locations, including McDonald's home in Oak Park, his Jeep, and the home where the alleged assault took place. DPD provided around-the-clock surveillance of McDonald after investigators identified him.
It was important for us to keep eyes on him 24/7 so that he would not re-victimize.
Police arrested McDonald Thursday.
I cannot say with enough emphasis that it would not have happened but for these police agencies working together around the clock.
All we wanted to do was do it right and find justice for this little girl.
Farmington Hills Police Chief Jeff King says the jarring nature of these allegations should give the public pause and another reason and opportunity to warn kids about those who would prey on them. Erin McDonald remains locked up in the Oakland County Jail. He's being held without bond.
Yeah, and he should not never come out again, because if he already was locked up in prison for this thing on several counts, then, and then they say they want to watch him 24/7. They should have already been watching him when they let him out. He's a repeat offender of the same thing, rape. Let him go on in prison and rape them men so they could beat his ass. Should they letting him out on the streets to do this kind of stuff? And I really want to know if it was a child or children that he was in there raping before. And I'm pretty much leaning toward that it was, because why would you want to rape this 9-year-old? Of course, you'd seen her and you just felt like you was able to take her, so that's why he did that. But, that's just crazy. These parents, y'all need to watch y'all kids more careful. Watch y'all kids more careful. That baby had no business walking. I don't care if it was daylight. She had no business walking down the street by herself at 9 years old. So let me pull up this other one that I want y'all to hear about. That just pisses me off, that grown 40-year-old man raping this 9-year-old baby. Raped her. He didn't fondle her or anything like that. He raped her. Try to pull up this other one. Tank. No, his mom left his house to her. I mean, she went out of town and left her house to him. Well, left him with access to a house, and he took the baby to his mom's house and raped her. Yeah, because he already had did time in prison for it. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, y'all, with this case here, this guy here, he's 42 years old. His name is, Lord, I know I'm finna mess it up, because this name here is a name I Q Summerlin. Yeah, and this guy here, he's 42 years old. He's this is out of Detroit as well. The one I just told y'all about, the 40-year-old Erin McDonald raped the 9-year-old girl, that was in Detroit. Now, this one here is also in Detroit. Lord. So anyway, he's 42 years old. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. His last name is Summerlin. When I play the story back for you guys, they gonna pronounce his name right, because I can't. But anyway, he has four or five different aliases, and they all funny names like this, because I'm sure he's not American. I'm sure he's not American, but he lives in Detroit. But anyway, this guy here, he drugged women and brought them to his Detroit home and sex trafficked them out of his home. Out of a home him and his cousin shared together. And so I'm going to play this story for y'all. I mean, he drugged these women, y'all, and made them sex traffic themselves for him. And they had to make $1,000 a night. And if they didn't, they were in trouble. So let me let you guys hear this story. And I'm playing this one right behind the one with about the 9-year-old girl being raped, because y'all need to watch. I don't even know. They say women, but even if it's women need to be more careful, need to be more, they need to watch, however, they need to pay more. Okay, yeah, I couldn't even say it, girl. They need to be more aware of their surroundings. And as I say in every video, get some protection to protect yourself. And stop falling victim to these men out here in these streets. But let me play this story. So y'all can hear it.
Perhaps the craziest thing we learned today, the man now slapped with a number of federal charges, including sex trafficking and drug dealing, called Detroit police, called them himself in February of last year. A source with DPD telling me Q Summerlin claimed he woke up to a homeless woman performing sex acts, but federal documents, however, suggest the truth is likely much more sinister than that. Q Summerlin has gone by a number of aliases. Dejon Denson, Edward Bennett.
Did y'all hear the name? Q Summerlin. Q Summerlin. Show y'all a picture of him. Look how he's smiling on his arrest picture. Look how he's smiling. You are arrested for sex trafficking and drugging women. My skin's so oily. For sex trafficking and drugging women. Drugging them so that they could sex traffic themselves to make money for you. And here you are smiling. You know something wrong with him. Something got to be wrong with him. Let me let y'all hear the rest of this.
And we found him on the Michigan Sex Offender Registry, where he's listed as a convicted sex offender. Summerlin can now also be called alleged sex trafficker and alleged drug dealer. A neighbor said sometimes the Johns would accidentally come to her house looking for his.
I did chase the guy. He ended up at the end of the block by the time I got here. She said he had on a shirt that had security.
Y'all, he was, I guess, allegedly, he probably had them online, like those little backdoor app things or whatever, where they put the app up and then they can buy the women, offline or something like that. And then they give them the address so that they could come to. Evidently, that's how it was for them, because the neighbors are saying that the people were knocking at their door looking for that address so they could go and have sex with the women. Let me play that back a little bit.
Sex trafficker and alleged drug dealer. A neighbor said sometimes the Johns would accidentally come to her house looking for his.
I did chase the guy. He ended up at the end of the block by the time I got here. She said he had on a shirt that had security on the back. So I followed him down the street. I approached him on Kingsville. He seemed like he was more scared of me than I was of him, because I was raging at that point. So I'm thinking, dude, you were in my house.
Federal court documents show at least 10 women were forced to have sex against their will with Johns, and in some cases, with Summerlin, made to give him the money they made. Much of this happening in the basement of an East Side home. Documents show he shared with his cousin. That's also where the feds found furniture that matched commercial sex photos posted online. A shotgun, cocaine, fentanyl.
See, I just said that. So, yeah, that's what they did. That's what they did. And when the police came, they were able to find the same matching furniture that they was posted online to come and have sex with these women.
No, and drug paraphernalia.
It's troubling to know that there's at least my girls on the street and so close proximity.
The more you read about a man one victim labeled a violent pimp, sometimes called Black or Q, the more disturbing things become. Summerlin is accused of often feeding women drugs, loading his gun in front of them as a form of coercion, and locking them in the basement. One victim said when she tried to leave, he pushed her back down. Another victim says Summerlin set a daily quota of $1,000 for her. If the quota wasn't met, he'd threaten her with violence or withhold drugs. She said he'd walk around with a gun on his waist and leg and listen to women with a hidden baby monitor. It's terrible.
It is terrible, and I hope those young ladies get help. Whoever was affected, I really hope that there's some good resources out there for them, because that's tragic. For whatever pretense he got them in there, for whatever reason they stayed.
As you might imagine, Summerlin is facing several charges: sex trafficking using force, fraud, and coercion, drug dealing, and felon in possession of a firearm. He was previously convicted of receiving or concealing stolen property and third-degree criminal sexual conduct. The neighborhood reeling after learning the lurid details, already shocked by the discovery of 2 decomposed bodies in a home next to where Summerlin was allegedly victimizing women.
It's quiet over here. It's really quiet. So imagine the hoopla when they died, and then now this. We're all like in shock because you never would have guessed that it was so close.
And we should note the 2 bodies were found in July, and there's no indication at this point that discovery is linked to Summerlin's case. We have asked the ME and police about it. While all the victims from this recent bust referenced in the court documents were adults, they did tell federal investigators that Summerlin also victimized minors. Now, if you are a victim or know anything about this case, please reach out to the FBI.
Hillary, this is absolutely horrifying. How did police make the bust? Did they use undercover agents?
Yeah, that was in fact a big part of their investigation, and 2 incidents detailed in that criminal complaint. We can see that undercover agents did interact with someone who they believed to be Summerlin, including text messages. And I think this is a great opportunity for us, Huel, to again emphasize, if you know anything about this case, think of the victims. Reach out to the FBI immediately. Huel?
It's frightening to think what may be going on.
So, yeah, he did have minors. He had minors as well. That's what I'm saying, parents. Y'all better pay attention to y'all children. Pay close attention to y'all children. But, yeah, I guess that's all I have for you guys today. So, you guys, thank y'all for my subscribers that I already have. Or if you guys have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. As you come in to listen to this story, y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell as well. And make sure you guys subscribe, y'all. Okay, I will be back with another video. Bye.